Hello, hello, this is X back in the saddle for our campaign as England in the new Common Sense DLC era. It's awesome. So, where are we to? Well, England. I control enough to form Great Britain. We're just waiting for the Tech 10 and we'll form Great Britain. And it's not going to take me long as I'm making a decent amount of monarch points. I've actually increased my European holdings. We've added Poitou, Armagnac, Picardy, Antwerp, Zeeland and Holland. Also, I'm across the sea. So we have a Canadian colony and we also have a Caribbean colony. And we'll be working on America next. So that's coming along nicely. And I am about to drop the hammer on France. I think what I will do is march my troops down here to work with Spain. I'm going to drop this army off across the water, deal with. We're going to get Scotland joining in this war, so I'm going to knock them out the war as rapidly as possible, so I can then bring the army back across. But the reason I'm going to jump on France now is because they're heavily embroiled in a fight with Austria. And I temporarily actually have more troops than them, more manpower than them, and the support of Spain and Portugal, which should make this a pretty one-sided affair. Now the reason I'm not immediately going to leave my army up here is I want to work with Castile. Oh, have they gone to war? They've just started a war. That's bad timing. That's damn bad timing. Well, I could fight a war with Scotland to knock them out, so while France is embroiled in that, I guess. That's a potential. Right. Henri, you're going to lead this army. Oh wow, new follower already. That's awesome. Farozon, thank you for the follow, buddy. I'm assuming it's you. It will pop up on the screen shortly. Afro Penguin. Ah, you should be going to bed, my friend, but thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Right, we want to get our heavies ready to swat Scots straight out of this war, if we can manage it. So if I declare on Munster, that'll drag in Scotland, and that'll work. I've got a fort here, so I can just slap the snot out of Munster. That fort will hold the Scots for long enough for me to come back and deal with them. Ooh, here we go. Tariffs on fur. No, I don't. Right, I tend to play a very low tariff, low. I'll try and show you. I like to keep Liberty Desire down as low as possible. Now the way I do that is by not over pushing them. I don't want them to separate off. Do you like the new DLC? I think it's awesome. Yes, I'm a big fan. It's shaken it up, turned it into something new. I'm a big fan. A most deadly lake will go round it. But yeah, the fort stuff is great. The Parliament is awesome. I'm looking forward to going Protestant shortly to try out the new Protestant updates. So all in all, yeah, big fan. Right, I need to add get back my royal marriage with these guys. Right, what I'm trying to do with Poland, they're my ally. I'm also hoping against hope that I might be able to get control of their dynasty before too long, and this is a good opportunity, to be honest. This next heir may be an Anjou. Hello Frederickin, hope all's well with you, my friend. So while France is there, I'm going to knock out another one of her allies, because she doesn't have many. Means I can also stop worrying about these guys. Can I get another claim on them? No. So what do I actually have claims on? Just the Highlands. Ah, that would work actually, because if I force them back to the islands, I can then cut them off from attacking my mainland with like a single heavy. So that'll work. I'd be happy with that. So we're going to wipe out Munster and the Highlands here. Or maybe even just take the Highlands and leave Munster. I haven't decided yet. But either way, I want to remove them from the equation. Spain would join, but because they've just kicked off a war, I'm not gonna. I want their full consideration, so I will only kick off a war when Spain is not at war. So we'll wait for Spain and Portugal to finish their current war. But that'll give me time to take a little bit more Scotland and do. So we'll declare war to take Munster. We'll see if we can't catch their fleet. Right, so we'll go speed 3. Oh, Afro, thank you. It was nice chatting to you too, mate. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat then. Yeah, if you're still here, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Our navy is under attack. Excellent. So we wiped out that bit. Our army is under attack. Well, no, we're attacking them, is more the truth of it. And if you're wondering what all these little fights are, I've actually got explorers off exploring the new world for me. Really useful, because I get an awful lot of events that give me extra monarch points just for having these guys wandering around exploring for me. So, quite happy to have some troops dedicated doing that. Right. Select army. We'll leave behind a cannon. We'll leave 2 cannon, 2 inf. That should be plenty for that. And then we'll move these guys. Oh, we've trapped the Scots in there. That's hilarious. Right. So it appears 2 heavies is enough to completely blockade there, so we'll move this here and put the blockade on Munster. And then we'll do the same here. Ah, so that one requires a bit more. They've obviously got some more development. We'll send this to the coast of the Faroes. So we're now moving into the Highlands. They've got two whole... Is that their entire army? Or have they gone abroad somewhere? See if we can easily spot them. Dunno. That's weird. Oh, they have transport, so Scotland may have transported some troops somewhere else. Goodness knows where. They... But no worry to me. Right, there's no fort here, the fort's there, so we only need to leave behind a few troops to deal with that, and then we'll go and smash these guys up and get the siege going. Here we go. Wipe out. So they still have 2,000 troops somewhere. Right, so we've occupied there. We've already got that down to 0, that's good. So where the heck have the Scots run off to? They have to have colonised something. Goodness knows where, but they must have done. Did they take colonising? That would be a good thing to check. No, they haven't. So where are those 2,000 troops? Weird. Yes, this is my first England campaign, ob firmo. Amusingly, even though I'm from England, I've never played as them before until this DLC. Just chipping away at France's support, taking out Scotland. Got dies, excellent. We'll move this guy to here. Let's go speed 4 now, seeing as I cannot spot enemy armies anywhere, even though it says there are some. I think they must have got stuck in another country at some point. Excellent. What I'm letting going on in the background here, Scotland actually has a centre of religion. I wanted one, but they've got it. So I'm actually letting my country, piece by piece, get converted to Protestant, and then I will hit the button and change it myself. Hello, Redo Man. Welcome, welcome. Right, so we should have this place full soon. In fact, it looks like the Scots are going to fall but before Munster. Potentially. We shall see. Oh, unpause, you big wuss. Siege of the Western Isles. So Scotland actually fell faster than Munster. That's kind of humorous. One moment.